I almost leaked my own nudes the other day.
Dan, you need to stop doing that.
Instagram is out to get you. PSA. Have you heard of Instant?
Yes, it's terrifying.
Explain it.
There's a new feature where it's like, hey, share what you're doing right now.
It's f***ed up.
A camera appears, you press take the picture, and it sends it out to everyone. You don't even get to look at it.
It instantly... Which they give you no warning for. I know that's the name,
they
Phill,
don't
but
tell
it
you.
just happens so fast. And it just sends it. So I have a rotted brain and I can't do anything without a noise to keep me from thinking.
Nothing.
Because my own thoughts are terrifying.
Yeah.
I had a shower. I was drying myself. I had propped my phone up on a towel rail.
Yes.
And I was just going to let the reels happen.
Sure.
Bit of towel action, bit of the reels. Classic part of my morning.
Classic.
And then I saw, try Instants today. And I think, what's that? So I just tap it.
Give it a go.
Front camera's right there. And I'm like, what's that happening? On apps, when you double taps the front camera,
yes.
it spins the camera around.
Dangerous.
So I tap it, and I have fully just taken a pic of my entire wet, naked body. And I don't know what the fuck you're picturing, but I was not standing sexually in a steamy bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
I was stood, just relaxed.
Was your knob fully out? Dan!
Wet.
No!
My hair was like all over the
You
place.
could have sent that to everyone.
Towels tucked between my crack like a tail. I don't know what the that I was doing with that. And so I lurched for the phone, and in an instant, Instagram, I put airplane mode on.
Oof.
And then I'm just going,
oh my God.
And just to be safe, I've got my finger on the screen.
Yeah.
The app hasn't moved yet. I still see the photo. Swipe it closed before I can do something else.
I'm stressed.
And then I sit cold, wet ass on the tiles. And I'm just like, who did I just send my wet body to?
Well, who could it be? It's anyone that follows you back.
Jacksepticeye doesn't want to see that.
Who could
Zach Palance? I mean, maybe Zach, I don't know. But
Maybe.
he's busy. I don't know what Zach Polanski's doing. But there's fucking weird mutuals going back all this time,
They
Phill.
don't all want to see the hog.
So I turned on airplane mode and it didn't go through.
Oh my God.
But I swear, my life flashed before my eyes.
Yeah.
So to any of you watching this right now, beware. Okay?
Beware.
I saved your life. Sorry, that was me going 3, 2,
We're just
1.
bouncing.
You know how the theme tune goes 3, 2, 1. I just went ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, and then the chair goes pop.
Don't bounce on the chair. We don't have many of
3,
them.
2, 1, bang!
Bang.
And then, impaled.
3, 2, 1, bang.
End of the mail podcast. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, bang. Happy hard Mondays, everybody.
Happy Hard Monday to especially you listening right now. Should we do an instant?
Well, all the people watching on YouTube,
Should we do
I guess.
an instant?
Should we do an instant right now? You think you're funny, do you? You play with my trauma. Too soon, Phill.
Get your
like
pants
the
off.
Titanic. Too soon.
Sorry.
You with your clothed dry privilege.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I sent one and then I got nobody liking it.
That's worse than leaking your wet cock.
It went out. I know.
That is fucking devastating.
Don't say wet
What's
cock.
worse than your moist, damp nudity
Yes.
is posting an instant
Yeah.
and no one gives a
To
fuck.
be fair, I've got 350 mutuals and none of them liked it.
We're going to have to hit you with a classic... Yeah.
You could have liked it. That must have popped up on your phone.
Phill, I'm going to be real with you right now.
Yeah?
I don't watch your Instagram stories.
Why?
Because I'm fucking in them, okay?
Okay.
I don't need to know what you did today. You were sat next to me.
I was sat
okay?
in a taxi doing a cute little tongue out face. And
I'm sure it was great.
I thought it was cool.
I thought you were concentrating on something, and Phill just sat in a cab going...
Yeah, I mean, I do that a lot in photos.
We've seen all the hunks that are on your Instagram reels, so
Yeah.
that's just what I assume you're sat in a cab going...
Just salivating on my phone.
So you were sending an instant and no one
Yeah.
had.
I'm going to try it with my ass out and then see who likes it then.
All right, look
All
forward
right.
to that scandal. Why were you in a cab, Dan and Phill? Speaking of being wet...
We were going to the Chelsea Flower Show.
What the fuck is that?
It's a-
Everybody on Earth says.
It's a show
It's
where
a flower show, and it's
have
in Chelsea.
flowers.
No shit. It is a competitive gardening event.
Yeah.
Who knew that landscaping was an e-sport?
It's-
Wait, sorry. If something is real, it's not an e-sport.
It's a sport.
Just a sport. I'm actually not familiar with that game, literally.
Yeah. You could basically walk around, have some pims, look at some flowers and feel all fancy. I got a new shirt with flowers on it.
Oh, Phill ordered a new shirt with a flower on it and he looked really nice. I ordered some new clothes and they didn't ship.
You had such a meltdown.
I ordered them on a Thursday. And then on Friday, I checked to see if the next day delivery would happen, and they didn't send them until Monday. Well, guess what? The event was on Monday.
And you were like, what am I going to wear? My hair's a mess.
Okay, Phill.
What?
Are we going to go here?
Yes, Dan had a full meltdown before we left. And I was
we both had full social freakouts in relation to this event at different times, and you freaked out first.
Well, my first freakout was...
Welcome to Psychology with Dan and Phill.
We got this email that was like, you might be on BBC News talking about gardens. I don't know all about gardens and anything like that, so why am I there like an imposter?
I was excited for this because a year ago, we and a couple friends went to this gardening show.
Yes.
We don't know anything. Phill can barely keep a cactus alive.
No.
But you just go to this gardening show, you day drink, there's a load of old people, you dress up with your friends.
Yeah.
And the reason I like it is because I appreciate design.
Oh, yes. He loves a rusty waterfall.
It is competitive gardening.
Yeah.
People spend hundreds of thousands of pounds sponsored by evil banks on the most crazy gardens from the year 3000 you've ever seen.
Yes.
And if you're just someone that appreciates art, it's just fucking cool to see the best gardeners in the world kicking their pussies all the way up the wall.
Yes.
There's medals. There's literally prizes where, like, the gold medal flower arranging. Who doesn't want to see what the Royal Horticultural Society has awarded the gold medal of vase to?
I'm into all of that.
Exactly. So it's a great day. Licking what?
Lick my ice cream.
He's got an ice cream.
Look at my plants.
It was the press day.
I was scared.
Last year we went as punters. It was a bit gross because...
It was a lot of people.
There was a lot of people, like elbow to elbow with a lot of old people.
But this was press day when celebs go and there's loads of press there interviewing people about gardens.
It is a big social event in the calendar.
It's a big deal.
For glamorous people.
David Beckham, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Joanna Lumley.
Yeah.
We saw Joanna Lumley in the flesh. Ethereal.
I don't deserve to be in the same room as Joanna Lumley.
I mean, it was an outdoor space, so you don't deserve to be in the same earth as Joanna Lumley.
None of us do. We should all stop breathing right now. But I was just nervous. Claudia Winkleman was going to walk up to me and be like, Phill, how do you propagate your cactus?
You're here today because you love gardens, right? Name a garden.
No.
Name a grass. Phill Lester, you are here on the press day of the Royal Horticultural Society show. If you can't name 10 fucking breeds of daffodil,
Kamala Harris,
we're going to shoot you.
Yes.
You're going to die right now.
So that was my freak out. I was just worried.
I was excited for this event.
I was worried about it.
And then Phill was like, we can't go. We're not meant to be there. And so I had to go, Phill, look, I was looking forward to this.
Yes.
Okay? I've been looking forward to this all year.
I know.
And I don't need your negative vibes.
I'm sorry.
And so, Phill, to be fair, you locked in.
I did. I locked in. I got a new shirt and I felt like I was cool.
And on the day of it, you had positive mental attitude.
I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go out on the BBC.
And then I freaked the out on the day because my hair wasn't cooperating.
My hair's not working.
I can't be the only one. Like, are you ever not like just doing an event and then your hair just doesn't work and you're just going, I look fucking stupid. I had a classic my hair looks stupid meltdown.
You're like, I'm going to shave my head.
I
just horrible.
showered twice to reset my hair.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, I have curly hair. It just does what it wants. I dry it and then I wait and I go, okay, you're doing this today.
Yes.
It didn't work.
You looked fine. You were just having a meltdown.
I got fully soaked, almost showed everyone my on Instagram, which didn't help the emotional level.
Bad day.
Soaked again and I looked stupid again.
Yeah.
I put so much hairspray in my hair. And then I tried to wash it out, and it was just like rubbing concrete on the top of my head.
They had a dildo garden.
Yeah, they did. So, brands sponsor the installations to pay for it because it's expensive. So there were some people that did like a sexy love shed.
Butt plugs and begonias.
And it was sponsored by Love Honey. And they did have, roses and roses.
Yeah.
Am I
Anal
right?
beads.
I don't think there was beads.
And
there was
seeds.
it was beads and seeds.
There we go. That caused an uproar with the
old people were aghast at the idea that sex is supposed to be pleasurable and women can buy things that know where the clitoris is. How dare they? Get away from my cactus.
And you know the ironic thing, half the people visiting had a butt plug already right up there. Kinky little freaks.
Okay, so far we've only established that like Benedict Cumberbatch and Joanna Lumley were here, so
Not Joanna.
You are now but Benedict.
Benedict.
Benedict butt plug. That's what they call him in the streets.
We're going to get liable. No, he didn't. I don't
liable.
know.
Yeah, I'm liable to choke you out on this male podcast.
Wow.
So no, we had a nice time. The reason we were there on press day is a lot
Yes.
of people do gardens for charities to raise awareness for good events.
Lovely.
So Young Minds, who I've proudly been involved with supporting for, like 10 years at this point.
Yes.
Let's not think about that too much. Had a garden that was celebrating the fact that young people need to touch grass.
Yes.
No, it's not a joke, Phil.
No, they do. It's
Wow,
important.
really?
No, they do.
Young people, they have no spaces anymore, okay? They
it's-
took them all away.
It was a worthy cause.
It was.
And we
touch
met
grass.
We met some of the young people that made the garden.
They actually planted it.
I learnt about a tree.
And this is why it's called, it's metaphorical. They're like, we've got a rock split in two with a tree growing between it as a metaphor for how you can rise from mental health crises. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We've got that freaky tree that's growing on its side, showing that you can be someone that was born growing on your side and you can do whatever you want and look beautiful.
I was definitely born growing on my side. I got a sexy picture as well, didn't we? Sat on the floor like,
Sexy.
hey,
Yeah.
I looked hot.
Well, as you know, Dan and Phill are in their Getty Images era, desperately
Yes.
trying to cover up the 2016 Radio 1 Teen Awards. And so when a man came up to us and said, Dan and Phill, squat on this pavement.
Don't meme my fist though, please, because it was a general hand resting on my knee. It's not a fist.
A man went up to Phill and said, pose now. And so he just had, he had to do something
That's just
with
how
the
I
sand.
sit naturally.
So despite us both having total meltdowns, me almost leaking my nudes and Phill having a weird fist, horrible things to put together, we
Fist.
survived going outside.
Yes, another fist. So, you might have noticed there was no ads last week because I was dressed as a cheese. None of them wanted to be part of it.
Yeah, I wonder why. Do you want to be associated with cheese and ham?
Do you know how much censoring we had to do? I didn't realise it was flapping up so much.
Everybody say thank you to the editor who Phill asked to do multiple rounds of editing
Yes.
to cover up the, how do I say this, cheese-covered penis.
No! Dan, we're trying to get into the ads. We're trying to be classy now.
Mozzarella stick. This is literally the segue into
Anyway,
our first sponsor.
you know-
Ignore me.
More buses come at once. We got 3 today. And here's the first one. Thank you
Who's
to
coming?
all of us. You may have seen we recently released photo cards.
Oh, thank you. I have really enjoyed the I Just Ripped a Feel videos.
Yes, they're so entertaining. I can't believe they're all out there in the wild.
So thank you to everybody who supported that. That was
and
fun.
thanks to Shopify,
First sponsor in the pod. Wait, what'd you do?
I did the magic sound with my finger.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Transhumanism.
Shopify made the Dan and Phill shop possible.
Phill did not code it himself.
No. It's made with Shopify and it's so easy. There's hundreds of templates.
We're like, hey, we're doing something new.
Yeah.
It needs a new theme.
Just
We
make
need
a
new
template.
theme for every occasion.
I love a
Ooh,
theme.
What's the photo card one going to be? Green.
And it's really easy to send out newsletters as well. We can just annoy you all the time.
Here's an email from Phill.
Jump into the email.
And if you're really disorganized,
Yes.
like some people are,
Hey.
maybe you never have your card with you. Maybe you never have ID. Maybe you don't even know where you live.
No.
Thank God for the giant purple shop pay button.
It's great. It just remembers everyone's details so people don't have to run away scared from your shop. They'll just be like, I'm going to buy that, and then they'll get it.
So if you're thinking, hey, I want to do my own photo cards and sell them to my friends because I have friends that
Yes.
reply to my pictures.
Hey, it's time to turn those what ifs into
He did it again.
with Shopify today.
You can sign up for a $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/Dan
Dan and Phill. Go to shopify.com/Dan and Phill.
What?
That's shopify.com/Dan and Phill. It doesn't work if you do it. I've got the magic finger.
That's what she said.
And you know what, Dan?
What?
I might go outside and feel more alive
Hey,
because it's concert season.
Okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah. Shout out to our next sponsor, SeatGeek.
Oh, the #1 rated ticketing app.
For music, sports, and even musicals that should be starring me.
Broadway? No way. Who's on tour right now? Hazard, camped up in MSG.
Hazza, BTS, the Dallas Symphony Orchestra performing Top Gun Maverick.
You just read that off the screen.
No, I didn't.
you?
I've already got my tickets.
I wrote that down because I saw that and I was like, oh, cool, that's random. Maybe I want to go see it.
Sweaty men, hopefully.
All sorts going on.
Anyway, SeatGeek rates tickets from 1 to 10 so you can see how good
Where
the
are you
seat is.
sat? I like it when you go to see an orchestra show. Sometimes they have seats behind the orchestra.
Yeah.
So you can see people tinkling the ivories. They should do that at more concerts.
They should.
The tickets behind BTS.
What are you going to see then? The BT ass.
And we're rating it a 10. Thanks,
Yes.
SeatGeek.
Well, concert season is about to kick off, and to make it even
it?
better, you can use code Dan and Phill 10 for 10% off your SeatGeek tickets.
What was that?
That's 10% off tickets with promo code Dan and Phill 10.
Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later.
Thank you, SeatGeek. I'm drooping today. My microphone keeps flopping down.
There's a pill for that.
What is that?
What? Can we get a sponsor?
Yeah, we
Would
could.
we do that?
What, you're saying if we did a spawn, we just have to take the pill and see what happens?
They do like you to show that you've used the product.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Phill, make sure you're wearing the tightest pants.
That one's for the cheese suit again.
It would, on the Patreon. Well, more things happening in the world. Here's the thing. Do you know I don't read these ahead of time? So
I like surprising.
It's always a surprise.
Come on.
Yorkshire Street of the Apes.
Haven't seen that one.
No, I'd watch that. A local woman has a 4-foot gorilla statue named Caesar outside her house, and if she doesn't remove it, she could get a £20,000 fine.
Now, this has gone quite viral, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, she shouldn't have to take down her gorilla. And then I saw the picture. It's a fucking massive gorilla. And
Good.
look, if you had it in your front yard, it's like, okay, people have gnomes, people have stuff. She built a fucking platform for it.
It's excellent.
It's like Pride Rock.
Streets need more whimsy. I'm all for keeping the gorilla.
You're on Team Gorilla,
She
are
was
you?
quoted as saying, "Why should I remove my gorilla? It's not hurting anyone."
It's not hurting anyone. Yeah, until it falls off your washed platform and kills your husband.
Do you know,
But what a way to go.
my mum would totally get that gorilla. She is famed for saying, after the James Franco Planet of the Apes movie ended, that is the best film I've ever seen.
Cinematic history.
I was like, the best film. She loves that.
Letterboxed hot take.
Yeah.
Steaming take.
6 stars. Next one. It's a me, Methio.
That's the headline.
A man has been
I'm a writer.
Oh my god! A man has been sentenced to 6 years in jail for possession of Mario-shaped meth pills.
Yes, serious, Phil. This is serious.
Why not Luigi?
Why not Bowser?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think we can say meth on this podcast.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Okay.
Walter White should have considered it. I mean, like, branding.
Don't
Hello.
take meth.
Thank you, Phil, for that one.
Yes.
I agree that there should be more adult shapes that are less appealing if they were dropped on the floor.
Yeah.
Is the concern here.
Okay.
Luigi Mangione shaped.
Dan, oh my god. You're naughty today.
I'd be like, get my f***ing mouth. Allegedly.
Stop it.
Also, I'm joking. This is a comedy podcast.
Hey.
I'm just being silly. Phil, what is the official Hard Launch podcast stance on meth?
Everything's a joke.
Okay.
Don't
Next.
take meth. Hot new STI has hit the streets.
Woo!
Dermatophilosis.
Oh, it's named after you.
Philosis.
Also known as rain rot.
Ugh.
That's right. This is a thing. It's been a thing for a while, and it's
yeah.
called rain rot.
Why?
If you accidentally take a picture of your cock on Instant, you're giving people rain rot.
Okay.
No, it's because it happens in damp areas.
Oh, so where's damp where you could catch that? Do you
Well-
have to be slamming in a damp area to get it, I assume?
Not even slamming. I think it's just kissing.
Oh.
You just end up with some derma bumpiness in the rubbing regions.
They were kissing in a dirty puddle.
Look, if you're in a steam room in a gay sauna,
Why gay?
and Phil...
Anyone could be in a
and
sauna.
look, Phil, that is so true,
Yeah.
right? However, this did break out amongst homosexuals in Barcelona.
Oh,
For
no.
sake!
Come on, guys.
Oh my God. But at the same time, look,
Yeah?
if you're going to be rubbing stuff with anonymous people in dark, damp areas,
Be careful.
You've just got to go in knowing that this literally could happen.
It's annoying that...
If you show symptoms, just don't go back until it's cleared up.
Yeah.
Antibiotics and you'll be fine. You'll get over the rain rot.
Clear it up, watch some porn for a bit, it's fine. Do you know...
You could just sit inside, but I guess you're just saying don't go back to the sauna.
If they want to get off.
Yeah.
It's weird that all STIs and infections
Where
in
is
general
this going?
do
Yeah.
bad things to you. Why isn't the one that
Why
just...
can't it be fun?
Oh, I'm glowing a bit.
Why can't there be...
It made me a bit taller, and I
Yeah.
had sex.
Exactly. It made me feel great for 24 hours, and oh no, the virus died. Well, that's the world. What a time to be alive.
Speaking of catching rare things, how's
What-
about this? Thank you to our next sponsor, Whatnot.
It's the #1 live stream shopping app. Oh, I love some live shopping.
It's really like intense and fun. You could be into beauty, vintage fashion, Collectibles.
Movie memorabilia.
I'm more of a collectible guy. You saw me when the Labubu's came out. I went wild.
I need to keep you away from it.
Yeah.
Let's just see what's on. Okay, we need a category.
You've got to buy the first thing that looks good for me as a
Gems.
present.
You were talking about gems the other day.
I want a gem.
Okay, someone's doing one here that says crystals, cats, and chaos.
Ideal.
Wow. Hey, Haley, we're going to hop in the chat.
Can you get me a gem that brings me good luck and also makes me hot?
Gem girlies, is there one that does that out there?
There must
I
be.
don't know. Ooh, a spider jasper quartz tower.
That sounds ideal.
It's his crystal quartzes.
Oh.
I feel like we need it. They are 6 or 7.
Inches?
No, the pounds.
the
Phil.
cost.
Jesus Christ.
Should we get one?
I'll bid. Oh, Phill.
What?
Phill, it's happening.
Are we getting it?
Just like that.
Yes.
We bought
Our gem.
an edgy quartz tower.
Our gem is on the way. It's easy as that. If you want to give it a go, you can use the link below or scan this QR code to get $15 off your first purchase anywhere on the app.
Plus, for the USA girlies, they are giving away $500 in credit. If
Cha-ching.
you just follow the account using the link or the QR code, you'll be automatically entered, and the winner will be announced in 1 month.
Happy shopping. We've been quite social beasts this week, haven't we? We went to Brighton to see PJ and Sophie.
Aw, 2 of our only friends.
That was lovely.
That you know of, you parasocial info collectors.
We've got loads of other friends.
Don't you know how many dozens of friends we have?
Dozens. They all like our instance every day.
So, big day on the train.
Oh, yeah.
We got on the nub of the train, and there was a first-class train carriage, which in the UK, no one pays for first-class train because it's like
No,
twice the price, and
it's
then
ridiculous.
it's epically shit.
But they said, hey, it's been decommissioned today, so anyone could get in it. And we were like, yeah, let's go. Let's see what it's like.
Fucking sit in first class.
It was the shittest thing ever. Who's spending £100 to go into the nub of the train? There's Pringles crushed on the floor.
It was like next to a toilet, so you
Yeah.
had toilet smell.
There was blood on the seat.
We don't know. It could have been someone cracking open a red wine after a long day.
Brownie red liquid spray on the seat.
There was. It was feral.
But then if you see other countries' first-class trains on Trainfluencer talk,
Have you seen a Japanese first-class train?
insane.
Like, I'm in a 7-star hotel. There's angel sharks inside. There's a log flume.
I'm really drooping. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm just fixing
every time
my...
you think you're tightening it, are you loosening it?
I'm making it as tight as possible. There you go, mate. Gonna stay up now, aren't you?
All right, for the Apple Music listeners, Phill was talking about his microphone.
I was.
And I am leaving the room.
It's a bit obnoxiously hot. It's a bit
Professional male podcaster here.
What am I saying?
For the Apple Music listeners, this is just the way that Phill is.
That's how I am.
There's no more context. That was him just trying to speak.
Oh.
Was that your workout for the day?
He's tight. Yes, every other country has lovely first classes. Ours is a joke.
More like first asses.
Yeah. For £100 extra, I want to be greeted by a butler, get a foot massage, get a little snacky,
Yeah.
get a little hot towel.
Oh, yeah.
This was horrible.
A smack in the face.
Yeah.
Probably going to get rain rot from touching that seat.
I got it.
Pack up.
Yeah. Anyway, what did we do in Brighton?
We all wore matching fleeces accidentally.
Fleece squad?
How embarrassing. Fleece gang.
Do you know how many compliments we got, though?
Yeah.
4.
People kept being like, look at you crazy people getting fleeced. Although, Phill, when you left the house, you were wearing your cloud fleece. And
Yes.
you go, it's a bit loud, isn't it?
Again, what I noticed is every other person in London is wearing black. Come on, London.
Whereas you go to Brighton, you're the least interesting fucking twink there.
Yeah, everyone's hot
Do you
in
have
Brighton.
any idea how many art students there are?
Great, I think I belong there. I should move to Brighton. Wear
Do you
some
want to move
colour.
to Brighton?
Yeah, I'd live in Brighton.
By the sea.
It's where our only friend lives.
Only friends. We have a history of recreating a boomerang that we did 10 years ago.
Back when a boomerang was a thing, I didn't know you could still make one.
Haven't flashed my cock with a boomerang. If you did, that'd be a lot. It would just be going back and forth.
That's a horrible mental image.
How many people have sent dick pics with boomerangs?
I don't know.
Millions.
Probably
Surely.
a lot.
Yeah.
Do you know on Instagram now, or is it iMessage, if you take a dick pic, it goes, hey, whoa, are you sure you want to send this?
I think you have to opt into that feature.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I checked my settings and I was like, Apple, don't consider my
Why
photos.
were you checking the setting of it?
I was honestly
Just making sure
I was
you're
honest
good to go.
to God, innocently. I don't know why I was in those settings. And I went,
Yeah.
oh, look, it's the nudes reviewing setting. And I was
Likely
off.
story. It's weird that Apple's just watching everyone's penises, though. Just like, what's going on?
More like Tim Cock.
Oh! We repeated the boomerang with PJ and Sophie, and we also discovered a new trendy food, the frumpet.
What'd you call me?
You're a frumpet.
With a PH.
You're a
Guess what? It's a French toast crumpet.
you're a warm frumpet.
So they take a crumpet, which to the American mind, what is a crumpet? Like to us, a biscuit is like a cookie.
Yes.
And a muffin is a fluffy baked good.
Yes.
And a crumpet is a weird, freaky little chewy, spongy thing with holes in it.
It looks like it grows in the sea.
For slapping butter on and letting it soak in.
Just a whole slob of butter.
Exactly. I'm just a hole, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they've battered that in egg and stacked it.
Crazy motherfuckers.
It was great.
Yeah.
I would recommend the frumpet.
What other things should be frumped?
Ooh.
I guess just Dan and Phill, Fran and Phill.
I don't want to be frumped.
The egg batter! Ah!
Do you know what you could French toast?
What? The patriarchy. Oh no, it's like a good thing that you want to eat, isn't it? Dick. Sorry.
I
didn't need to
Stop
do that.
it.
I am
You're,
so
what?
sorry.
You said hog, dick, cock, strong today. What would your grandma say?
And I'm Davis.
That's who you were sending your extra pictures to.
Oh, this Apple setting better be off.
Ooh.
Because I need to send him all of it.
Right,
Yeah.
Dan, you're saying penis too much. I'm gonna Richard.
Oh, shit. There. Oh, she's looking empty.
She is empty, but thankfully,
Look at him.
you guys on Patreon have submitted things, and now
We are ready to refill Richard.
we have
What-
filled your
think
lawn
it's funny?
hats
Do you think it's
with
funny?
new balls.
I don't want to see that.
Here's
A llama
for the
hat
listeners.
full of
Listen,
balls.
the listeners. They're Jocelyn.
Did you hear all of those
Oh,
fresh balls?
they're
Phill, you're
overflowing.
dropping the balls everywhere.
Oh,
You dropped 2 balls on the floor.
If you wrote one of those, it's lost forever.
Okay.
I'll find it. Richard is about to get filled up.
Absolutely stuffed, frumped, if you will. Oh my god. Oh my god. Phill, ball down.
ball down, ball down.
Oh my god, 2 balls down.
no.
Oh my god, it's cracked and split.
It's cracked and split.
Right, give me Richard's hat. Richard's been scalped.
There we go.
Thank you.
Are you ready? This is a monumentous moment.
Oh yeah.
There's almost too many.
Do we have more balls?
No.
Phill added another year to the likelihood of the golden ball dropping with that.
There we go.
Why? Why are you forsaking me?
There we go.
Oh, here we go. A whole new ball.
It's a pink ball.
Thanks.
And today's topic is
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
the post office.
A cursed place.
It's-
a chaotic place.
It's an unusual place.
a marvellous, miraculous place.
There's so much going on in the UK post office. Whenever you walk in,
Fucking
chaos.
chaos.
I didn't know there were so many options.
I'm scared. Usually I'm there because I just have to drop off a package that I'm sending to someone. Yeah, no fucking shit, Dan. Why else would you be there? Idiot. Why did I even say that?
Yeah.
And yet, I just feel like...
Last time I went, I put it in the wrong hole. She was like, I said, is this...
She was the girl in Prague.
No. I said, where do I put my package? She said, over there, love. And then I put it in there. She went, not that hole. I don't know what I put it into. Why is there a hole if we're not meant to use it?
Am I right, ladies?
Yeah.
But for real, there's a lot going on
There
in
is.
the post office.
You got to weigh things.
You gotta fucking... They're like, how much does this letter weigh? I don't know. Can't you help? I'm stressed.
When was the last time you sent a postcard?
A postcard?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever sent a postcard.
What? I used to send them to all my friends when I went on holiday.
You fucking nerd.
What's that's fun?
And did any of them reply to your instance?
That's why.
Yeah, well, your 9-year-old friend Jeremy couldn't suddenly be in Florida, could he?
Yeah.
Why would you even send him that? Just to make him feel like shit.
There was a rumor going around my street that the postman was sleeping with various wives. He was hot. He was a hot, sexy man.
So was it like community fan fiction?
Unload your package,
Oh, God. Oh, dear.
Gary
Don't dox the Lancaster mailman.
Posterson.
Gary Posterson with his big box.
Now, you'd think it'd be the window cleaner that's kind of more of the stereotypical housewife
Yeah, but
grabber.
how often do people get their windows cleaned? Like, the postman is there
Yep.
across the country. Post person, Phill.
This was a
Can
post.
we objectify all genders?
This was a postman and a half.
The post they could come,
Yeah.
and they might be your non-binary parent.
All I'm saying is many children were born on that street and they were all ginger.
Your brother's ginger.
Oh my God.
Okay, Martin, if you're listening, I'm sorry. But like
would-
an instant, we can't remove things from the podcast. So
It
you're
would-
just have to live with the allegations there.
It wouldn't surprise me though. We do not look alike.
You do not look anything like your brother.
No.
And
the-
you have nothing in common.
No.
Phil's brother was the head boy. He was a talented skateboarder. He was
Yeah.
the most popular guy in school. He's really fit and healthy.
What are you doing here?
He has, like, he runs a business.
And I'm Davis. I get it. Yeah, he's the postman's. I'm not.
It's like when the twin eats the other twin in the womb.
Yeah.
Except I guess he just got like all of the good stuff from both parents and left you with like.
You say I was in the womb for 5 years before I popped out.
You definitely had like the leftover placenta.
Because I'm that lazy.
Yeah.
It's weird though that you can just put something in the post and it arrives the next day.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Yeah. Sometimes I do have moments where I just appreciate life.
Yeah, well done.
Who are we to just accept that society functions around us? People are doing that, Phill.
What a system.
Someone invented the postal service.
Yeah.
And people are doing that service.
Carry a pigeon.
Performative clap for post people.
Thank you, post people. Pay them better. Do you know who else we appreciate? You guys in the audience who are sending in some beautiful hard launches. If you want to join the crew, all you need to do is email hardlaunchpodcast@gmail.com with a very quick and to the point hard launch.
Drag them, Phill.
I'm not dragging it.
Phil said shut the fuck up and get to the point.
We did get one that was 5 minutes long, apparently.
Hey, so Dan and Phill, what was I going to say? The other day,
Here's our first friend.
Hi, Dan and Phill. I'm
Hi.
Alice. I live in North London, and I
Hey.
would like to hard launch that today I adopted a fucking cat from
Yes.
my girlfriend, and her name is Box of Tissues. The cat, not
What?
the girlfriend. Bye.
I love that.
another Dan and Phil moment. I was like, yeah, you got a trans girlfriend called Box of Tissues.
Excellent.
The cat.
Yes.
Again, pet play. No, you adopted
Box of
a
tissues.
kitten.
Yes.
No, you didn't adopt a box of. You adopted box of tissues.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't buy second-hand boxes of tissues. Okay.
No.
Adopt, don't shop. Apart from when it comes to tissues, please shop. All
Buy
right?
your tissues.
Good luck with your cat. It sounds like you're gonna have a nice life.
And the biggest fact about us is we love cats. Next.
Hi, Dan and Phil.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm Nastasia from London, and
Yeah.
my mother, Stephanie, has a message.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Daniel Howell. I heard that you don't go out clubbing enough. You'd like to drink some alcohol. You'd like to do some dancing.
Where is
Would you
this
like
going?
to come to a heated rivalry club night with me? We could dress up as land leopard, complete with whiskers. Bye!
Okay, thanks. Please say yes. She's a very lonely, lonely woman. Love you guys.
We got a cougar in our midst.
A cougar and a leopard, apparently.
Yeah. Do you want to get your Hudson Williams on land leopard
I've seen
moment?
the land leopard.
Yes.
I'm Land Leopard, still fight crime, I'm working at it, actually working on my athleticism online. You can follow me, Land Leopard 43, Land Leopard was taken.
That's a suggestion right there.
It is. I think
Am I allowed to say no to that?
I think it'd suit you. I think you need to go to the party.
Horny Philla's not on fire. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Land leopard.
How are we going to pre-game? Why wasn't I invited, by the way?
You can come
Should we get our hockey sticks out?
on instance.
Yes.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Your mum sounds like she's having a great time.
Yeah, we're coming to the club.
We're going to the club.
Next.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm from Essex, and I'm hard
Laura.
launching that. As much as I respect the alphabet and every single letter is incredible,
Yes.
Q should not be where it is. Q should be at the back of the alphabet with all the goth letters with X, Y, and Z.
That is so true.
Yeah, I can't describe it any other way.
That is the most correct opinion I've ever heard in my life.
Q does not belong in the middle.
WXYZ. Q.
Q.
What are you doing there? LMNOP, QRS. These are normal
They're
things,
normal
right?
ones, yeah.
If you're near P, P is the most boring, normie letter ever.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being called Quentin. And
That's-
then, like, do
that's
you
a
know,
lot.
like P, what the fuck?
Queef. Do you know, I
Did
feel
you
like...
pick up that I was roasting you there?
No, I
You're
didn't.
called Phill.
Hey!
Yeah, okay.
I didn't get that. I was just waiting to say queef. Do you know, I think that M is quite a goth letter.
M looks goth, but I think that W is goth. M is like the normie office worker version of it.
W is the Wario of the M. But
Turn
what
it
if,
around.
Wicked Witch. What if they were next to each other?
I don't remember that.
That's an old reference. Didn't stand the test of time, did it?
That died fast.
No.
That people aren't going to be remembering that in 3 years.
But if they were next to each other in the alphabet, I think that would make more sense. Oh. And the D and the P could go together as well because they are the reflection of each other, like us.
we're holding space.
Have you
There's
seen that?
room between D and P.
Dan and Phil destined to be together because you're the D, you're the P. Flip them around.
Yin and yang.
Wicked Witch.
Wait, how do I?
Oh, don't make me do things with my fingers.
No, do-
Hey.
Wait.
Hey, I did it first. Is that a 69? We
and
did
D
it
and
wrong.
P looks like 69.
Should we go?
Yeah, I
right.
think so.
Okay, thanks for joining us. If you want more of this, we're going to be on Patreon where we're going to be discussing...
What's worse? This is
What?
going to keep going.
I don't know how this is gonna get
15
worse.
more minutes of today. Well,
Yeah.
don't miss out.
If you want to join in, Patreon.com/Dan and Phill. It's a great party time.
Thank you. We appreciate you supporting us
You
because
get-
no one wants to advertise against the cheese.
Uncensored Dan and Phill, except for maybe
The cheese costume, which was still heavily censored.
the Fulge.
Yeah.
Stays in your censored.
Well, speaking of that, I hope you get through the week. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next Monday.
Bye.